Salute America is the political talk show where your opinion and the truth matters. Salute America focuses on the hot topics you will not hear anywhere else. We ask the hard questions. What is really behind U.S. foreign policy? What is the role of God in politics? We'll give you the real reason for the war in Iraq and the wars to come. Guaranteed to inform you. Join me, Wild Bill Linden.
War of the nation. It's not just the president. It's not just the military. It's not just the people. It's all of us, whether we choose to be part of it or not. It affects us. You don't draw lines in the sand without thinking it through.
Children back home. You marched them away. Oh, yes, you did. On ships and
In his farewell address, Mr. General, he knew well that we had to have standing armies. Washington warned against it, but we had to have standing armies. He felt, and I feel, and most people feel, in this day and age, you have to have a standing army. Well, having standing armies creates a whole industry, a whole culture, a whole business that thrives upon weapons and army and military and war.
Can't you see them marching across the sky? All the soldiers that have died, fighting to get home. Trying to get home.
About them having weapons of mass destruction, which now seems to have changed. At that time, it was 500 tons of whatever anthrax, or 500 tons of chemical weapons, nuclear weapons, trying to get by yellow cake out of Nigeria. A lot of it false, and I believe that they knew it was false. But if they didn't know it was false, they didn't do their homework, and they could have found out it was false, because so much of it was so easily shot down if you just wanted to. But when you're looking for reasons to go to war, and you've got your propaganda machine full bore trying to get you to that war, it doesn't matter what you can get to use to get you to that war. It's about the military-industrial complex.
Please come home, we miss you and we feel alone. Times are going by, I see a lot of people cry. Why'd you have to leave me? Why'd you have to die? See a lot of mamas in the neighborhood start to cry.
We didn't care that 15 million people demonstrated against the war in Iraq, and George Bush called it a focal group. Now, I don't know if Obama learned anything from that, but he's talking in terms of that he's going to get this multinational support, and he's trying to rally them, to go and hit Iran. Are we going to war like this nation, or are we going to war to advance the interests of corporations? Are we going to war to advance the interests of the military-industrial complex?
Come back with us, man.
This is Bill Linden.
Why we fight. Everyone has a different opinion. Why we fight. People have different opinions. Some argue that it's to preserve our way of life. Some argue it's to spread democracy and liberty and to free people around the world. Some would argue that it's about greed, it's about power, it's about the empire and expanding it, it's about making history, it's about the corporations, it's about oil, it's about money, It's about the military industrial complex, the military industrial complex, the weapons industry, the finance industry, a lot of things. But one thing is for sure, we fight wars, and we fought them for thousands of years, and until human nature changes, we will continue to fight them. Why we fight? Think about it.
He's the commander of the Army Recruiting